Hello friends, I am Hitesh Agarwal from PHP Academy. In today's video, we are going to learn about Magento's configuration. So let's go to computer screen. But before that, I want to request you that if you didn't subscribe our channel yet, please subscribe and get updated with our latest. So this is our Magento dashboard and you can find Magento configuration here in stores configuration. So here you can see many configuration like general, catalog, security, customer, sales, like this. So we will start one by one. Let's take first general. Country options you will find here first. So you can select country as a default, your country. So you can use it and you can use config value as well, system value as well. And here you can allow countries, like if you are working with the multiple countries and this is your default country, so and you are working with multiple countries, so you can select it from here. You can just unclick here and select multiple countries, and here you can set if you want to make your zip code optional for any country, so you can select this country. If you don't want, then make it as it is. And here this is for European countries. Okay, then here you can select that if you want to make the state requirement for required for any country, so you can select any countries. For example, there are many countries selected by default, so if these countries will be selected, so you have to provide the state. And also here you can set state if optional for country, so you can allow country for even if it is optional. So here you can set local, means you can set time zone of your country, like for which country you are working. Suppose you are working for Dubai, so you can set is a Gulf country. If you are a Indian, so you can select based on that. And here you can select your default language. So if you are working with the multiple countries with the multiple language, so which language should be default, so you can set it here. Your weight unit you can define here. You can also like default is lbs, so if you want to change it, so you can just unclick it and change from lbs to kgs or whatever it is. Okay. Here you can define your working operations, and here you can define your store informations, like it will be used for like sales information or communication with the customers. And here you can define the define your store mode, like if you have a multiple store mode, so you can make it set it as a 0 no, and if you want to if you have a single store only, so you can make it as a yes as well. Here you can find URL options. In URL options, first option is add store code to URLs. So if you want to add your store code into the URLs like this, let me show you example. So for example, if you have a store code with the for the branch, so suppose for example you have created FR as a store code, so you can just put this URL. For English, you can just put this URL. So if you have a multiple store view, so you can use this for the store. Okay. Then this is by default, like you use web server rewrites. So when you are installing it, so it will automatically as a yes, so you don't have to do anything with this. Base URL you can set and if you have a different URL for static files and media files, so you can define different URL. Same base secure, so it is used for HTTPS. So if you have a HTTPS URL, so you can define your if you want to use secure URL on the front end, so make it yes. So you can just unclick here and yes. And if you are also using secure URL for admin, so you can also make it yes. Okay, so by this way you can use the secure URL for the admin as well and front end as well. Here you can define the default pages. It is not, you don't have to change anything here generally, because our main CMS page is always home page, so you don't have to make any changes here. Default layout you can define here. Okay, so you can change your like 1 column, 2 column, which layout should be default, so you can change it for product. And also for category you can define from here, and for pages so you can define from here. Okay, default cookie settings. So this is the cookie settings which is used in your Magento whenever cookie will be set. So it how much time it will use, so like it cookie lifetime, how much you want to define, so you can use it. By default it is 3600. There are some other advanced setting as well, so we will cover it later. For today I am going to cover basic settings. So let's go to currency settings. So here you can see the currency option, so you can define your base currency here. Okay, and you can define here default display currency, so which currency should display on the front end. Okay, and here you can define the multiple currency if you are dealing with the multiple currencies. Okay, this is for importing the live conversion for the currencies, so we will discuss this later. Then we will go with store email address. So here you can define your addresses, like if you are if any customer will place the order, so on the behalf of the email sender name and sender email you can mention here. Okay, so this is for the emails from where emails are going to customers. Then here you can define your contact information. So in our next video, we will cover next section, which is catalog. Don't check this because this is configuration for my custom extensions. So we will cover catalog part in our next video. So thank you and keep watching.